Alright, and we back. Take Notes TV. It's the one and only Notes, and we still taking over. Man, for today's reporting on duty, you already know we had to speak about this Young Thug and YSL fam situation with the indictment. But before I do that, I gotta make sure y'all sturdy. So tap that like and subscribe button and get down with the TNT gang. Shout out my super sturdy gang. Man, y'all think the law is straight tripping, targeting Young Thug and his YSL fam? Is the RICO statute becoming an oversaturated solution for the hip-hop police to lock us up and the entire squad without any hard evidence and a bunch of tipping like they just did Casanova? Yeah, we got to break down all these new charges. I got a couple of updates to start with y'all with this ongoing case and this whole RICO situation. So let's go. Alright, for this latest update on the indictment on the YSL boss, Young Thug, he was denied bond today, as well as YSL artist Gunna. The judge stated limitations in her power to do so, but more details are coming out, and I'm going to try to keep y'all posted. As we all know, unless you've been in a coma, that one of the major kings of Atlanta, Young Thug, was taken into custody this week, along with approximately 28 other Codys affiliated with YSL, and they were slapped very hard with a RICO charge. Goddamn. Thugger has been accused of being the leader and co-founder of the Young Slime Life or YSL gang. Damn. And the DA had been on Thug's taco for a minute, dating back as far as 2013, which is ridiculously long. Like, how long can you keep spying on dudes? But anyway, many of these charges and indictments that YSL is being charged with stem from the ongoing smoke with YFN. You already know YFN is affiliated with YFN Lucci, but I believe that this beef between Thugger and Lucci and the whole squad goes deeper than just Thug and Lucci, and they've been laying down a couple dudes between each other, and it's caught a lot of attention, and it's got all the way to the police. And Thug is being accused of buying a renty for one of his partners and having him execute a drill on a YFN member, allegedly. Alright, let's get a little deeper into the YFN YSL situation. A couple of months ago, YFN Lucci, who is awaiting trial on a RICO charge himself, had his lawyer write a letter to the judge begging him to be bonded out because he allegedly had been stabbed up while inside the dog pound, and he said there was money on his taco. The district attorney is accusing Thugger of being a part of this incident and saying he gave the okay for dudes inside to get at YFN Lucci. Lucci filed several incident reports and had his lawyer write the judge saying Lucci needed to be bonded out ASAP. I need everybody to get in the drop down in the comments and let me know if YFN Lucci was tipping, dry tipping, wet tipping, whatever you want to call it. Was that nigga tipping? Alright, things get a little more slippery. Moving on to make matters worse, the feds raided Thugger's estate while they were taking him into custody and swept through his whole shit like how you seen in the movies, turning his house upside down and inside out. And they found a bunch of Zaza and illegal glizzies with switches on them like the GoldenEye PP7 silencers, and hit Thugger with 7 additional felony drug and weapons charges. These charges are additional to the RICO case that he is already facing. Goddamn. This is obviously a tactic to use to further support their case and just jam Thugger up all while and try not to have him awarded bond because he had the same guns that T.I. got caught with, you hear me? And on top of that, they will say he has the resources to communicate a blitz, intimidate a witness, and he's a very high flight risk, you get me? So they're trying to do Thug dirty and they're getting real grimy. Also, Gunna was taken into custody. They're using evidence that he had in a video with Lil Keed called Fox 5, saying he was throwing up gang signs all wild. They're also trying to use Young Thug's lyrics against him as well. A main theme we got to take notes on is the hip-hop police agenda. It seems like the Fulton County District Attorney, Fannie Willis, is banking on the YSL members to get to tipping. The case is a state case, not a federal case, which is a big difference. Getting someone to flip on YSL will not be as easy as it looks because Thug does treat his people very well from what I see. I mean, they got the dude Pee Wee that shot up Lil Wayne's tour bus allegedly on this indictment as well, because he just loved Thug so much he came back home from lighting up Wayne's tour bus and never told, and was still ready to ride for the set allegedly. So when you got that type of loyalty, things are a little different. And just because someone tipping, there has to be evidence to support that tipping. Otherwise, it's your word against theirs. So I'm hoping the YSL dudes hold their heads during this time and don't fold, weather the storm, and overcome the situation. You hear me? But real quick before I wrap up, the Fulton County District Attorney's Office released a document of the gangs in Atlanta that they are targeting, and there are a lot of gangs on this list, and some of them are tied to the music. So to keep it a buck, Hood Rich Pablo Juan, Free Hood Rich, was the first one after Rollo, Free Fangoon Rollo, to get hit with the RICO, tying him to a Bloodset out of Atlanta. I do see NPR on the list as well, so it's wild. Dudes off the indictment still locked up. YFN got hit with the RICO, and I see 4PF in the rolling 60s on this list, allegedly. So this shit is very real, and dudes gotta lay low and probably move out of Atlanta, because they not playing around at all. And we see how this played out in New York when the feds came and got all the Treyway members and jammed them up with very serious RICO charges. Although it felt like a movie when it happened, them football numbers the judge threw at them were the realest. No kizzy. Anyway, Casanova 2 times just had to plead guilty to gang-related charges for his Gorilla Stone affiliation, so it's not just happening in the ATL. This new trend of locking up rappers in the entire set is going on everywhere, and my question to y'all is this happening to rappers in general being targeted, or is it the rappers who have gang ties, the ones being singled out? So I need y'all to drop down in the comment section and give me the vibes. And we're going to wrap up for now, and we will provide the most accurate updates on timing. So as we can see, they're switching the First Amendment around on us and on our culture to imprison us. Shit is wicked. Man, looking at Gunna and Thug's mugshot all wild just made me sad and fucked up my energy. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know either of these dudes, but I rock with them. They represent the culture. I love their music. They make great music, and they do a lot for their people in the community, and they come from the bottom. So I gotta salute them. So I'm just saying, free Gunna and free Thugger right now. I remember seeing Gunna perform live in NYC. Shit was a glitchuation. He shut the whole thing down. Fede Luciani was in the building. Also, Smoke Perp and the notorious late great Nipsey Hussle. Shit was a real movie. No kizzy. And if you know, you know. And also, if you know about Cleveland Ave, drop down in the comment section and give me the vibes. But we screaming free Thugger, Gunna, and the whole YSL fam till they home. There's a lot of things about this case I don't like, and I'm very interested to see how it plays out. Is the district attorney violating our First Amendment rights in this case, using Thugger's lyrics against him? If y'all don't know, in New York, they introduced the rap music on trial bill, which prevents prosecutors from using rap lyrics in court. However, New York is starting to use lyrics from drill music for prosecution. Jay-Z, Meek Mill, Fat Joe, Killer Mike, and Big Sean support this bill to end rap lyrics as evidence, but I haven't seen too many Democrats or Republicans jumping on the board to help with this, even at the local level. So we got to spread the vibe, because they're taking away our freedoms. If y'all didn't know, Headshot Mafia out of Boston, the group was locked up on RICO charges, and they used lyrics from their music and evidence from their music videos to convict them of multiple murders. Also, Y&W Melly's 2017 hit Murder on My Mind was used in trial as well against him. Did someone snitch on YSL, or are these rappers tipping on themselves? Please give me the vibes. Also, you see me laying shit down on this Call of Duty, tap in with me and drop your gamer tags in my email in the description below. I need y'all to fess me up on my social media. Tap in with me ASAP. Real quick, I appreciate everyone asking me about the merch. I'm working on everything, and we'll have a release date soon. So y'all just stay locked in with me. All right, y'all. Until next time, it's Take Notes TV. It's the one and only Notes, and we out.